President, I regret my speech is not going to be music to the ears of the honourable member because I'm about to speak about the dirty deal between the Liberals and One Nation, a matter that I know will be of concern to many people in our state. It's an issue that hasn't had appropriate focus during this election campaign, but just a week or so ago, the Liberal Party quietly announced that in 139 of the 147 seats where One Nation is running a candidate, the coalition will recommend that its voters put One Nation above the Labor Party. In 55 of these seats, the coalition has placed One Nation candidates in second place. In the rest of the seats, candidates from minor conservative groupings like Family First and the Libertarian Party are being preferenced before One Nation, but One Nation is still ranked before Labor and, of course, before the Greens. The coalition has also given One Nation top ranking on its Senate preference sheets after its own candidates in Queensland, WA, SA and Tasmania. Now, what does this mean in practical terms? Well, here in South Australia, according to the polls, we have a very tight race for the Senate, and according to the latest opinion polls, the Liberal Party are polling at around 30%. As a result of this preference deal, they all but guarantee the election of a One Nation senator, should their preferences flow the way that they are recommending. But what does this say about the modern Liberal Party? John Howard was very clear that the Liberal Party would never preference One Nation. Indeed, back in 1998, he said, "We will not be entering into any coalition or preference deals with One Nation. Their policies are divisive and not in line with the values of the Liberal Party." Tony Abbott in 2011, "We will not be entering into any coalition or preference deals with One Nation. Their policies are divisive." Tony Abbott in 2013, "We won't be preferencing One Nation below the Labor Party, above the Labor Party at the federal election." Malcolm Turnbull, 2017, "We're not doing any preference deals with One Nation. We're a mainstream party. We won't be trading preferences with extremists." Peter Dutton, 2017, "The Liberal Party will preference One Nation below the Labor Party." 2019, Peter Dutton, "We're not doing any preference deals with One Nation. We're a mainstream party," he says. Well, what does it say about the modern Liberal Party that they would get into bed with extremists like One Nation? The Saturday paper wrote an interesting expose on this. I quote from Mike Seacombe, where he interviews key people within the Liberal Party in his article "Devastating: Inside the Liberals' One Nation Deal." And he speaks to a long-term Liberal, Jim Barron, who notes that all these years later, the Liberal Party has embraced the person who it once excommunicated, he says. This is Pauline Hanson. "It is devastating. This says much about the Liberal Party. Its radical hardline, One Nation's radical hardline racist policies used to be at the fringes of politics. Now they no longer live on the fringe. The Liberal Party has normalised a lot of what Pauline Hanson was going on about." What a disgrace. And what exactly are One Nation's policies, Acting President? Well, here's a little snapshot for you. They want to ban Muslim immigration. They want to ban burqas. Pauline Hanson wants to ban halal certification, and she says that it funds terrorism. They want to conduct surveillance in mosques. They want to abolish native title claims. They want to cut Indigenous programs. They want to withdraw Australia from global bodies, Australia from the United Nations, the World Health Organisation. They don't support climate change, of course. They oppose same-sex marriage. They oppose foreign aid. They oppose gun control, one of John Howard's great achievements when he was in office. Now, I don't have enough time to talk about the myriad of toxic policies of One Nation's political handmaiden, Family First, the homophobic, transphobic, sexist and misogynistic political party at a national level that offers a very dangerous vision for our society. But might I say, I am deeply concerned about what the Liberal Party are doing here. They run the risk of giving Pauline Hanson and One Nation a serious leg up, and Lyle Sheldon and the former ACL advocate a leg up in the federal parliament. It's a disgrace, and they should be held to account by the South Australian people on Saturday.